September 10th, 2023. The day everything changed for USA basketball. Team Canada downed the US 127-118 in the third place game at the 2023 FIBA World Cup in the Philippines. This was what the USA's FIBA World Cup roster looked like. And this is the roster that got cooked by Dillon Brooks, who dropped 39 points in this game to lead Team Canada in scoring. This is the same guy who had just gotten absolutely flamed in the Grizzlies' first-round exit to the Lakers and had fans practically shipping him off to the Shanghai Sharks for his performance.
Shanghai Shark Brooks! There he is! Shanghai Brooks for three! Attaboy!
As we know, LeBron was on that Lakers team and was the target of Brooks' trash talk throughout the series.
I don't care, he's old. I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40.
So you know that when this man Bron saw that Team USA not only lost in the third place game to Team Canada, but also got cooked by Dillon Brooks of all people in the process, he had to go Nick Fury on the world and assemble the Avengers.
Sometime this summer, USA basketball lost to Canada. And all of a sudden, within a day, we're hearing that LeBron James, aka Nick Fury, is calling up all the superhero friends to bring the team together. How much truth was there to that? We know that you told us you have interest in playing for that team.
No, I do have a lot of interest in playing in Paris, and we have a lot of great players here in America. So
You talked to some of those guys?
We've been in communication.
You see, LeBron knew that humiliation like this could not repeat itself in the upcoming Olympics, where the drive for 5 straight gold medals would be on the line. Both James and Durant reportedly view the 2024 Olympics as a last dance with USA basketball. Last dance? You know what that means. Strap in, people, because this could be the greatest basketball team ever assembled. Alright, let's pause for a quick shout out to Rakuten, who is not sponsoring this video, by the way. They're just the #1 option for cashback with online shopping. I use Rakuten whether it's through the website or the app every time I shop online, and I have a link in the description down below. Now, I'm completely transparent. This is an affiliate link. I will get credit if you go to this link, but most importantly, you will get credit, because when you spend $30, you'll get $30 back, and whatever store that you're shopping at, depending on the cashback that they're giving right now, you'll get that percentage back as well. It's legit. I've used this for years. Think about it like this. Support my channel through the link by buying whatever you want online. That's a pretty good deal, right? Let's get back to the video. On April 17th, 2024, the 12-man roster was officially named for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Avengers assembled.
But these guys are up for the challenge, and they know what's at stake. The objective is to win a gold medal. No one cares who's the leading scorer, who has the most minutes. The goal is to win a gold. They know that, they want that, and they're fired up.
Team USA is in a battle to defend their honor 12 years after the Avengers had to defend theirs when Loki attacked New York City. Except for this team of Avengers, it won't be aliens from space that they'll be matched up against. Nah, just an alien from France that looks like the future of the NBA, a joker from Serbia that currently presides as the best player in the league, and a whole lot of other international stars that will do everything in their power to stop the US on their drive for 5 straight gold medals. Team USA has smoke with the world, and their star-studded roster is proof that they're not messing around this year. When you see headlines like Team USA Olympic roster rivals dream team, you know that greatness has been assembled. While LeBron may have been given the title of Nick Fury, perhaps a better representation of Fury in this case can be seen in USA Basketball men's national team managing director Grant Hill.
Very excited. We got a great team, experienced guys, 7 former Olympic gold medalists. So we give ourselves a chance to win with the talent we have. And it'll be exciting. It'll be tough. It won't be easy. We have great respect for all the other teams, but certainly this is going to be an iconic roster.
So just how much does this roster stack up to the 1992 Dream Team, which is still to this day considered the greatest basketball team of all time? Well, head coach Steve Kerr has said,
Yeah, I think from the standpoint of career achievement, this team is probably as decorated as any since the 92 Dream Team.
And he also made this comment about the 2024 Avengers.
I'm guessing that all 12 players on this roster will be in the Hall of Fame someday.
And I'd say that I agree with him 100%. The guys most on the bubble for this honor currently are Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Halliburton, in my humble opinion, simply because of how young they are. But considering how great they are and how much they impact winning for their teams now, I mean, both of them led their squads to conference finals appearances in 2024. Barring injury, I'd say that both of these guys make the Hall of Fame someday. The same cannot be said about each individual player on the Dream Team, because although the team itself was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 2010, Christian Laettner is the only player of the team who hasn't been inducted into the Hall of Fame individually. And while I could break down player-by-player comparisons of the 2024 Avengers versus the 1992 Dream Team, my goal is to release this video before the Olympics start, so we're gonna opt for a big picture view of both teams today, and y'all can respectfully debate in the comments about who has the better roster, and of course, I'll jump in those debates with y'all as well. So here it is, the best I can showcase it. The Dream Team featured 11 future Hall of Famers and had an average age of 28.7 years, which is in the sweet spot of the career prime window of 26 to 32. The Avengers feature 12 potential Hall of Famers and have an average age of 30.4 years, which is nearly 2 years older per player compared to the Dream Team, so that is considerable. But context will reveal something noticeable when it comes to age. Who would you consider the Dream Team's big three to be? Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird is a popular answer. Well, while MJ was 29 years old and in the prime of his career, Magic was about to turn 33 and was coming off the first year of his premature retirement due to HIV, and Larry Bird was 36 with a bad back and well out of his prime. The Avengers' big three is LeBron, Steph, and KD. LeBron is 39 and doesn't know how to age. Steph is 36 and is still an elite franchise player, and KD is 35 and can still roll out of bed and give you over 27 a night. Each of these guys made an All-NBA team in the 2023-24 season, so yeah, I'm not saying who has the better big three, but I'm also not saying that the Avengers don't, if you know what I mean. Even if you swap out Magic and Bird and swap in two of the three leading scorers on the Dream Team in 29-year-old Charles Barkley and 29-year-old Karl Malone, can you make the argument for these guys being better players than LeBron, Steph, or KD? Hey, that's what the comments are for. Accomplishments are hard to take into consideration when comparing both teams, because we tend to think of the Dream Team by what each player accomplished throughout their entire careers, as opposed to where they were in the summer of 1992. So yeah, while someone could say that the Dream Team had the GOAT on their roster in Michael Jordan, would that same someone still say that 1992 MJ with 2 titles is the GOAT when Kawhi Leonard, who will likely play limited minutes on the 2024 Avengers, has 2 titles as well? Another consideration is play style. Sure, the FIBA game looks and plays different than the modern NBA, but you can pretty much throw that out the window when you consider just how different the game of basketball overall was played in 1992. You know where to look when you're in need of additional talking points? NBA Reddit. Dream has size and power where 24 has speed and shooting. Dream Team when Steph pulls up from 30 foot out and drains a 3 with 16 seconds left on the clock. It took him a bit to shoot because he was confused on why he was left unguarded after he passed half court. Dream Team when a lanky 7-foot dude is shooting fadeaways and threes. They're confused on why he's asking for the ball outside the paint. Dream Team when Ant puts his hand fully under the ball for a crossover dunk where he clearly took 3.5 steps. What the bleep is a gather step? In seriousness, it depends on which era's rules we use, which is the answer to almost all these hypothetical cross-era matchups. Yeah, my point exactly. So where does that leave us other than the inevitable arrival at results? We know what the 1992 Dream Team did. An average margin of victory of 43.8 points per game. But you know how players of the past get hit with the, yeah, you were great, but you played against plumbers and janitors argument? Well, I'm not usually a fan of that talking point, but my goodness, can it be applied here?
The difference is in 1992, the world wasn't anywhere close to as good as it is now in terms of basketball popularity, just globalization of the game. Chuck Daly, the coach of the 92 team, never took a timeout. That team was never threatened.
No disrespect intended whatsoever to the valiant men who decided to strap up against a bunch of NBA All-Stars who were allowed to play in the Olympics for the first time. I still feel for those brothers to this day, by the way. But can anyone honestly tell me if Germany's Detlef Schrempf and Croatia's Toni Kukoc can even be compared to, I don't know, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? I really don't want to have recency or era bias here, and I'm ready for the OGs to come heated in my comment section, but for real, to borrow a line from Kendrick, man, the international competition back then versus today, they not like us. You know what's great about us here at the channel is that we're a community, and I truly appreciate y'all for the support and for interacting in the comments, so let's keep it going. Leave a like on this video, subscribe, turn on notifications to stay in the loop with all that's going on around here. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments down below. I'm looking forward to this one.
But this Olympic tournament coming up in Paris will be the highest level international basketball event in the history of the sport. There are going to be absolute bloodbaths over there.
Yeah. While the United States has a gold standard and are rolling out what could be the greatest team ever assembled, I'd argue that there is no year where they're more primed for an upset than this one. Wait, hold up, my head is spinning. How can you have potentially the greatest team ever assembled and still be on upset alert? Well, it's because while the US has smoke with the world ain't ducking no smoke either. France fell to the US in the gold medal game at the 2021 Tokyo Olympics 87-82, and they've since added a huge piece to their roster. Victor Wembanyama may just be 20 years old, but he's unquestionably the star of a French roster that features 14 of 16 players with former or current NBA experience. If France were to meet the USA in these games, it would be in the final, and Wemby would be battling it out against the Americans in his home city. I can't wait to face them. It will be a very interesting matchup. Wembanyama said at a news conference in Paris, as a basketball player, it's also a dream to play against Team USA and even against all those players, all those legends. And judging by how Wemby took the NBA by storm in his rookie year, rising to the occasion in every big matchup, this man certainly ain't ducking no smoke this summer. Up there with France to give the US a run for their money are Canada, Germany, and Serbia. As mentioned earlier, Canada defeated a young US squad in the third place game at the 2023 FIBA World Cup and basically got this whole Avengers thing started. World, you can blame them. They returned first team All-NBA guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the coldest players in the game today. They also add Jamal Murray, who didn't appear for them in the World Cup.
I drive, he shoots. Simple as that.
Dylan Brooks, RJ Barrett, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Andrew Nembhard, and SGA's Thunder teammate Lou Dort are other notable names from a well-rounded roster full of former and current NBA talent. Germany is coming off a perfect tournament in their first World Cup gold in 2023, which prompted guard Dennis Schroeder to say,
I mean, we wrote history. You know, no one believed that we was here or we can't come this far. And to write history, you know, in Philippines and Manila is something special.
Along with Schroeder, they feature current NBA talent Franz and Mo Wagner.
I'm looking to see who has the most energy, and we know the Wagner boys, they come out with great energy. Just love the way they play. Puts it between his legs, lets the guy know he's too small, and I am too strong down there in the post, Ernie, because I am a Wagner boy. But this is how we play. Man. You know what? You point at them, Ernie, you let them know. You cannot stop the Wagner boys. Get your up off the floor, but you cannot stop the Wagner boys.
And Daniel Theis. Serbia is headlined by Nikola Jokic and Bogdan Bogdanovic, along with a talented group that finished second at the 2023 FIBA World Cup without the Joker. And this will be the United States' first task as they are set to face Serbia in the opening game of Group C play at the Olympics. And these are just a few of the US's potential top competitors. In total, over 40 NBA players are expected to compete in the 2024 games, and much more impressive foreign talent will be lacing them up to take their shot at the giant that is the USA. So before we know the results of these games, is this Avengers Team USA the greatest basketball team ever assembled? Sound off in the comments with your take, and I'll be reading and replying to y'all's responses. And I'll be back with another episode of Topic Tackle coming soon. As always, stay solid, people.